Peace and wellness, help seekers. It's your girl, Miss Rachel from Crowns on Wellness. I hope y'all are feeling and doing phenomenal. So, y'all, today is the final day of the March Magic Wellness series. It's day 31 of March. Woohoo! Time is really going fast, but that's okay. We are going to keep with the momentum, right? So, as we close out March, we are going into April like, hey. We are continuing with more wellness journeys. I'm super excited about that. But before we hop into what's coming next, let me just simply say thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who participated in the March Magic Wellness series. Even though the series was dedicated to the health, happiness, and wellness of women, I seen a lot of my brothers sharing my posts, and I'm super honored and grateful for that. You all really y'all touched me in a very special way with this particular gesture, because I'm sure there are women in your lives who could use the information. And so it was such an honor to see not only my sisters sharing the information and, commenting on the information, but also the brothers as well. So ashe to everybody, right? So for those individuals who actually got a chance to really dig in deep with the email series, as far as the series inside of a series, which we had specifically dealing with reproductive wellness. So again, just for women, we had live lessons that highlighted just the foundational and functional pieces of who we are as women, right? So we were talking about what we look like, what it's supposed to look like, how to really identify when things start to change and things start to go a little awry, how to really pinpoint those things so that you can be clear when you have those conversations with the doctors and things like that. So I'm super honored that everybody who participated in those live lessons found it to be helpful. I am excited to always share and educate people on their health and wellness, because you are ultimately in control of your health and wellness. It should not be left in the hands of nobody else but you. So thank you for those individuals who did dive deep with me into those areas of female reproductive health, wellness, dysfunctions, and healing modalities, right? So outside of that, I hope the content that was shared throughout the month of March has been helpful, actionable, practical for all of those who want to start to implement that into their daily life. Your health and wellness, the things that you do, shouldn't feel like a chore. So I hope the information was easy to digest and helpful in whatever way possible and suitable for your wellness journey. Okay, so now what's next? Coming up in April, we are doing the jump rope journey again this year. I want to just kind of reintroduce this activity as a fun way to really get out in nature. So do these things outdoors, right? So get back out into nature and potentially us link up. Like, I'm excited to actually link back up with people. Of course, a little social distance type of thing, but I'm excited to link up with individuals who really want to just engage and be, kind of be in the orbit of somebody else's energy for a little while. I'm excited about that. So there will be opportunities for us to link up in person along this journey of the jump rope shenanigans. Okay, so that's coming up the whole month of April. We'll be doing that. I'll give more information about that just a little bit later, but that's April. So also in April and maybe into May, we are looking at doing our community cleanse. So I like to tell folks twice a year is where you want to start as far as your cleanses, because you get to release some of that excess energy and stagnant gunk and garbage in your system from the colder months, right? So from the winter going into spring, you want to do a cleanse to clear out that winter stuff. And then from summer going into fall, you want to clear out that high vibe energy, as everything, even nature, is starting to go back into a deeper place to really start to gather its power and energy to be able to regrow and resprout the next year. We act the same way. Our bodies do the same thing. We are literally living, breathing plants. Okay, human plants. So I'm excited about that. That is going to happen at the end of April, going into May. We are going to host another community cleanse. Now, this was going to be a little bit different simply because we will have more hands-on activities. So there will be live demos, food demos, physical activity demos, things like that, to where you can really activate the power of the herb and really transition and shift some things in your health and wellness. So I'm excited about that. Y'all stay on the lookout for that. Okay, last but not least, in the month of May, we are going to host a beta group for those women who genuinely want to shift their reproductive health and wellness. So if you are experiencing crazy menstrual cycles that you can't get relief from the basic over-the-counter methods and those birth control pills and the other prescription drugs that the doctors give you, we are diving deep. So you should have been really paying attention to this series because I gave y'all a lot of that information. But we're going to be diving deeper and we're going to specifically work with you. So the group is going to be small. Again, this is a beta group. The group is going to be small where we get to focus on the individual needs of the women in the group. Okay. So if you want to be a part of that, if you really want to shift that particular aspect of your health, definitely sign up for the Crowns On Wellness email group because that information will hit there first. Okay, so that is basically it. So we are, like I said, keeping up with the momentum from March. Actually, from February, we had the 28 Days of Movement in February. We had the March Magic Wellness Series. And now we are going into April with the mindset to keep our health at the forefront of our minds. You cannot be healthy. You cannot function properly if your health is not your first priority. You can't be a good parent. You can't be a good employee. You can't be a good business owner if your health is not your priority. Nothing works if you don't. Okay, so let's stick to it, right? Let's stick with it. It's not a chore. It's a choice. Not a chore, but a choice. Your health and wellness is a choice, and you are absolutely in control of that choice. I'm just here to support you along that journey. So again, if you want more information on the things that I talked about today, definitely sign up for the email group because everything goes there first, and then we shall move forward with April. Okay, I'll catch y'all later. Tuanane.